guys, let's try this out. I got a new gimbal for my camera to help stabilize the video a bit more. This is a new project I got. It's a 04 E-Z-Go TX-PDS. So TXT-PDS, so it's a precision. God, I'm horrible with this gimbal. But it's a 2004 E-Z-Go TXT-PDS, so precision drive system. It's got 2-year-old batteries. It doesn't work at all. Oop. That controller, as you can see, I've kind of already dove into it a little bit. Currently the batteries have been unplugged for it for a minute, and I've just been letting it discharge. And I've been charging the batteries without the controller, because I kind of feel like the controller is not working at all. But the nice thing is I'm pretty sure I can get this to function with just like a little bit of money, because I bought it for 800 bucks, and I think it's, once I power wash it, clean it up, put the hood, the windshield back on it, it's got this like bed thing here, so that is nice. You can kind of see I've got my power probe out and some other tools, but it's overall, ooh, wrong direction. Overall, a nice little golf cart. The seats are in good condition. No tears, no rips, no nothing. So I'm happy that I scored this. Tires are pretty good. I got a spare wheel even. I just need to now figure out why it's not working. I've got a new solenoid and controller coming in, because I'm pretty sure it's one of those two things that has failed. Because, let me see if I can do this. Oh yeah, that's right, batteries are dead, or batteries are unplugged, so it's not going to do anything. But basically, I got it to give me a trouble code, because on here, you can kind of see it says like 1 beep 1 controller failure. I was getting a 2-1, which is saying low battery voltage, but that wasn't, I don't think, true. I was also getting a 1-1, which was saying controller failure. So I was trying to really focus on getting that taken care, or getting those parts coming in, and then once they come in, then I can actually install it correctly, or get it. I'm going to go through the test process, essentially, because I found a manual online for these things that basically walks through exactly what you need to do to test. So you and I are going to sit down, and we're going to go through all of these test procedures to figure out what's wrong with this golf cart per the manufacturer's troubleshooting guide. Shouldn't be too much of a headache or a hassle. I just wanted to check out my new gimbal with this videography to see how it works. I think it's pretty nifty, because I can do stuff like this and get cool little shots, but still keep smooth movements. So I'm happy. We'll see how it turns out on the actual video quality. But as you can see, like, it's not the cleanest little thing, but I should be able to power wash to the living daylights out of it and get it all nice and spotless, because it is a fairly nice little golf cart, and should be really nice for me. I've got my mule, though, 4-seater mule that I absolutely love, but this is not going to replace it for sure. But this will be a good little project that could potentially introduce some profit into a little project that I have. So let me get you set up, and we'll start with, I want to finish topping off the battery fluids. I bought 1 gallon of distilled water to add it, and it filled up 3 batteries essentially, or 2.5 batteries. So we're gonna get the other 2 gallons I got, and we're gonna fill up the rest of the 3 batteries, and then we're gonna put them on charge, and hopefully they really revive and come back to life. I put a little load test on a couple of them, and they all tested really good. It just was The level wasn't good, and the plates inside don't look the greatest. But let me get you set up, and we'll take a peek and go for it, or go from there. So. Alrighty, so let's get these caps removed. I know, well, it actually came out good. A little low on this one, we'll top that off. I know I filled these fully up, and I got these two over here. Can't barely see my hand. There we go. Hi. Yep, there's my hand. These two little orifices are filled. This one's low. It just takes distilled water. And as long as you're not splashing it, you'll be fine. Just take precautions. Because once you add this in there, it is technically an electrolyte solution with acid. So don't go spilling this on your hands. Don't go spilling a battery, an open battery on your hands. But the water that I'm adding in there is just straight up distilled water. And spilling it isn't bad on top. It's when you get it into the battery. That's when it becomes bad. Because otherwise it's almost as if you took like a hose and hosed off the batteries. There might be a little bit of remaining acid on the top, but we're talking not enough to even really matter. And I know that the electrolyte level being low is not good for these things. Hence why I'm trying to really add it before I go and charge these batteries like crazy. I don't want to overfill them. So there's like a line in these batteries that you can fill to. Alright, so those have been topped off. It doesn't help when the cables are in the way. I know technically you should really be wearing rubber gloves and eye protection, but it's a very minimal concern for me. See that how I dripped that stuff there? That's actually battery acid. So that's you got to be careful with. But since we did that, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the charger to the back part and let it go for a bit, because it does need a charge. We're going to go ahead. Power washer. Get this stuff clean in. have a look-see. Tell me what you guys think. So much cleaner. That's the mat that goes right here. So much cleaner, so much better. Seats look pretty good. Oop. You can see a little bit of a, that's where the tire sat, because it came with a spare tire for, and it sat there for enough time to leave a mark. Overall, not too shabby though. I did cover up the electrics down here before power washing. I figured worst case scenario, I mean, I have to replace these anyway, so yeah, there we go. Overall, not too shabby. Cleaned up really, really good. He wasn't happy. He was sitting down in the garage, laying down, and then started the power wash up and he got mad. But, oh well. It looks pretty clean. I'm happy with it, so. I still don't know what's wrong with it. That solenoid, I can tell you, I took it off and tested it, and it's not making contact. It's not closing the circuit. So, that's for sure getting replaced. The controller, I think, is faulty because it's not sending the signal to start the to close the solenoid. So I think that's a fault. So yeah, I've got to figure that out. Maybe it's just those two things and replace it and all good. Because I really don't think there's a whole lot else to these things. Because it's all that one circuit box right there, and then it's the motor and the battery. All the rest of the wiring and everything else on it, it's super simple. So, well, with that being said, I'm going to call it for the day. My solenoid will show up tomorrow, as well as my new controller, supposedly, I ordered. So hopefully I can get that going. But until then, I think I'm going to button up the last little bit, put the carpet back, or the little rug back, put the little trim pieces back on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this thing squared away and set up and ready for the next thing, which is putting the solenoid on. I'll probably charge the batteries tonight just to keep them charged. You can also see that paint. That's annoying that there's paint damage. Someone spilled some paint on the thing, but whatever. It works. And I think I'm liking this new gimbal. I can definitely tell, I think, my hand, or it's a lot smoother of operation if I'm trying to walk around this vehicle. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back maybe another day when we get the parts in, and we'll go ahead and replace it. So, toodaloo. So, I went ahead and ordered a new controller because I was pretty certain that my other one was shot. I decided to open it up and have a look-see inside. And I will show you guys in a bit, but you probably can guess what I found. Let's just put it this way. That controller was not long for the world. So, it was due for replacement because it was faulted. And some of the components inside there were actually, like, melted, which was bad. So, I've got brand new components going in. I've just got to get it mounted, get it bolted up correctly. I also got a brand new solenoid, starter solenoid. Because I could get the other one to register, like I could functionally actuate it a little bit ago. But then I have no continuity between the posts. I know that resistor that I have is still good, so I'm going to reuse that because I don't really want to mess with anything. I don't think there's a diode that I have to mess with because I didn't see one on this circuitry. What's beeping? Oh! What happened? Sorry about that, guys. My gimbal just crashed on me and stopped working. Which, I have no idea why it did that. Oh, I think it's going to do it again. No? Oh, it's beeping at me again. Oh, yep. Alright guys, give me a bit. Let me fix my gimbal. Well guys, I couldn't get it recording. The thing kept messing up on me, so I gave up. Just reassembled it. I need to put the floor mat back. I need to get a couple bolts for the upper, this piece. I don't know if you can, that's not even held on. But, seat's back on. Controllers put back together. It's all good. I need to get it charging because it's slow. I don't know why it's slow, but we can deal with that another time. But yeah, it's got a spare tire. Ooh, let's look over here, guys. We've got a spare tire for it, a windshield, a hood, or a roof for it. Nice tires. Seats are in good condition. So overall, nice little golf cart for, I think I have just under, or just over 1,000 investment. 1,000 investment plus a little bit of time. So it should be really good. And I mean, a couple other things I need to tweak with. I want to really clean the windshield because it's dirty. Yeah. Just a little bit of work. I ordered a voltmeter to wire in with the key switch, so that way I can see my battery voltage while driving, and it can tell me how they're doing on charge. We'll see how everything's going. I'm happy with it overall. I think I might have to power wash it again just to get it all finalized and cleaned up, because that seat never got power washed. But I'm happy for a $1,000 investment. Couldn't be happier, especially since it has a little bed. I think my neighbor will want this golf cart, so we'll see how it goes. If I do anything else with it, I'll bring you guys back, but I think that's it for right now. I don't know where I put the blown controller. I was going to show you how bad the controller was, but I don't know where I put it. Oh well. With that, I'm just rambling. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe on this video. Tell me what you think. This was kind of a doozy because going through those troubleshooting guides, it told me nothing. It wasn't until I saw sparking inside the controller that I was like, oh yeah, that controller's dead. And once I did that, then I just replaced it. And I replaced the solenoid because I could get the old one to click, but it wasn't actually making contact, so replaced it. And now I'm just going to go back and edit this a little bit and publish this video. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I like my new gimbal. I think it's working really well. I got it to work. I haven't heard any beeping from it saying that it's going to fault me, but I think it's a smoother video quality, and I think it'll help me out in the future. So thank you guys for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Alright guys, we've got our 04 E-Z-GO TXT PDS golf cart with the precision driving system. Sorry, my camera's slow. We have a fully functional golf cart. It's nice and smooth. Brakes work pretty good. Not amazing, but it works. Regenerative braking works. It's a nice little thing. Not the greatest at off-roading. Come on. Yeah, not the greatest at off-roading. But I can't really complain because it's a golf cart. Oh god, you're fogging up on me, guys. Sorry. But yeah, not too shabby for it. It works pretty good. Goes up hills pretty nice. Let me bring you back in a minute with a clean lens. Alright. Just kind of showing you what I got. Spins pretty good. Alright, time to park it. The battery's about to die. I've got my mule in the background, I got my golf cart, and I've got my zero turn stuffed away in my garage. I can still fit my truck in here, so that's really nice. I will show this as well. So I installed a battery gauge for this because I wanted to, and it gives you a little peace of mind on how something's doing. So I'm stoked. Those wheels aren't the greatest, but whatever. It works great. It runs, drives. It has a nice little back seat. I can't complain. I've got just under 1,100 bucks invested, and I think I'll be able to sell it for 2,500 bucks, somewhere around there. Not too bad of an investment for the headache that it caused me, but I'm happy about it. I might keep it. I might not. My mule is 10 times better, but of course that thing's worth 3 times the amount of the golf cart. So, what do you expect? So. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry about the cloudiness, the last portion of the video. It is humid as all get out here in Missouri. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if there's any questions with it, I'm not an expert, but I will try my best to answer the questions any way I can. So, thank you guys for joining me, and have a wonderful day.